Hello, Bl'Artagnan here with a Should You Pull for Queen, the newest character to join us in DFFOO. I'll be discussing her kit and sharing my thoughts on her value, and I'll do it all in less than 4 minutes because that's how long this royalty-free music lasts. Before we begin, be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, both really help support the channel. And leave a comment down below with your thoughts on Queen. I'd like to hear from you. You can also catch me alongside Rawlife and Type Zoe on Twitch every Monday night at 8:30 Eastern Time. We'll be discussing DFFOO, doing some gameplay, and generally having a good time. I'll leave a link in the description. Look forward to seeing you there. Since Queen's new to the game, I'll go over her skills real quick. Skill 1 is a single target hit that extends her buffs by a turn and batteries the party afterwards based on Max Brave. Not super exciting, but we do love Max Brave battery. Skill 2 is a smaller Max Brave battery into an AoE attack, and it maintains 2 of her frame buffs. One is personal, and the other has about a third of her party auras attached. As for her EX, well, I haven't played Type 0, but it's a reference to an item you can get in that game's New Game Plus. Since you also haven't played Type 0, we can safely assume that this forms the entire basis of her character. When she uses her EX, she pulls a Galluf, dropping to 1 HP and gaining a 3-turn overhead that boosts her stats and makes her unkillable. During this rampaging state, she can only use upgraded versions of her Brave Plus and HP Plus attacks. The former is a free turn, and the latter hits harder with a high turn rate. Once the glasses are gone, she gets half her health back. Much like Iroha, a lot of her personal damage is tied to her EX. Her LD is a big party heal that maintains a third framed buff, containing the rest of her juicy party auras. Now, I'll admit that I wasn't super excited the first time I heard about Queen's kit. It seemed fairly simple to me. That said, my feelings did change when I went a bit deeper with her, which I already regret saying because I told myself I wasn't going to make any cheap sexy jokes about her being a crazy chick or a sex object or anything dumb like that. Anyway, we often joke about numbers not really mattering in this game, and Queen's numbers are kind of an exception to that. They're worth paying attention to. She brings attack, max brave, brave overflow, brave damage up 20%, HP damage up 20%, HP regen, and HP damage reduction 30%. Oh, and in case that wasn't enough, she also gives the party last stand. She's kind of like a once-a-day multivitamin that has everything the body needs. She's not a character everyone is going to need, though. Most of what she has can already be filled by other units. That also kind of sounds like a sex joke. Damn it. Well, anyway, I want to clear up a couple of misconceptions I've seen about Queen in the next minute. So to folks saying you can skip her if you have Porum, that's not true. Queen actually brings better offensive auras than Porum. Porum brings more defensive tools and Brave gain up, but one doesn't just replace the other. There's nuance there. As for folks who say Lufania Plus will shut Queen out, let me spell it out for you. Lufania Plus represents a new difficulty in the game, but it isn't going to delete your roster when it happens. You're still going to need those 20% Brave and HP damage boosts, you're still going to need healing and mitigation, and a character who does all of these things isn't going to suddenly stop being usable just because the devs added a plus sign to the mission name. At the end of the day, I think there are 3 types of folks who should pull for Queen. Type 0 fans, newer players who need a well-rounded support, and Saga runners who need a modern aura bot to make their favorites last longer. Plenty of folks are going to skip her, and in all likelihood, they're not really going to suffer for doing so. But if you're just skipping her because you heard, Queen doesn't cut in Lufania Plus, she's not viable there, then, I don't know, maybe you're the crazy chick. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I deserve that for all those stupid jokes.